Hello, everybody, and welcome to DraftKings. That's right, my name is Taran Atkins, and we are looking at the English Premier League Week 5. And the match we're going to take a look at right now is Leicester versus Burnley. So joining me as ever is Jamie Hinks here and Edo Del Monte over there. I'm going to start with you, Jamie. Interesting game this. Leicester, the current champions, coming off a big win in Europe. They're at home to a newly promoted team. How do you see it going?
I think it's a big game for Leicester because I think they're going to want to show that that Liverpool game isn't them from last week. They're not a team that loses 4. They're the champions. They're not a team that loses 4-1. And this is obviously Burnley who beat Liverpool, so it should really be 6-1 to Burnley, but that's not going to happen. I think Leicester will have way too much here just because that win midweek. Yes, Bruges aren't very good, but it's still an away win in your first game in the Champions League, and it's a convincing one. It's a 3-0. It's a battering. Mahrez looked like the Mahrez we saw last season. Vardy won a penalty, played well. They had chances, Bruges, but Burnley had a similar sort of level. They're probably slightly better than Bruges, but they're that level, aren't they? They're kind of going to be at the bottom of the Premier League come the end of the season. They may stay up, they may go down. It will depend on if they score enough goals. I've been a bit disappointed with Andre Gray so far. I think that FA charge is hanging over him because he's only scored 1 goal this season, I think, and there's no other real support there. Did well last time out against Hull, but draws aren't going to save them. They need to score goals. They're not going to score enough here. I could see Leicester winning this maybe 3-1, but probably 2-1.
Okay, so a goal or 2 in it, but Leicester to win, according to Jamie. Edo, how about yourself? How do you see this game going?
Despite what happened last week, I do see Leicester coasting this quite comfortably. And it was really strange. I went on the BBC earlier just to check some Burnley news. And one of the features was Burnley should not expect to stay up by containing teams with such little attacking threat. That was the gist of it. It was dated December 2014. It was the last time they were in the Premier League. So A, the BBC doesn't write many features about Burnley. Shame on you, BBC. And number 2, nothing. Okay, things have changed. Teams are never the same, but unfortunately, this essential bullet point is still more or less the same. What you say about Gray is completely accurate. Worse is that Leicester City, we were talking about Kante, and let's look at it this way. 2 of Liverpool's goals at least had a milling around the box. Kante would have been there to deliver a crushing challenge, and instead, Nampalys Mendy still looking for, Drinkwater really struggling as well. So I don't think Burnley necessarily have the attacking potential, however, to make the most of it. Even against Hull, we really didn't see a heck of a lot. And Defoe's goal, fabulous shot, but really should have been saved. We really saw very little from them. Hull should have probably won that game at least 2-0. Jimande missed a big sitter. I do think Leicester are out there. I just think Leicester are too good for them. I do see them winning 2-0. I don't really see much of a competition here. And
it's a full house because I agree with you, gentlemen. Particularly your score. I'm going to go with 3-1 for Leicester. I think they've got a point to prove. I think they're coming off a huge morale-boosting victory in Europe. And I think Burnley has still got a lot to prove. There's a lot of industry there, but no finished product. But that's what we think. You guys, if you haven't already downloaded the DraftKings app, please do. You can pick any of these players for your 8-man roster. Get involved. Pick your team. You can win big. Welcome to the big time.